All of the players in the industry are looking for a similar skill set. They're looking for customer service experience. They're looking for previous experience. The challenge is the majority of people who are unemployed in South Africa don't have that experience. So what that creates is a cannibalised market where each of the companies is basically trying to get the employees of the other companies to come and work for them. I once took one of our clients from the United Kingdom to Khayelitsha. We came out of the bus and stood on the rise and looked out across, Khayelitsha and just the whole of the Cape Flats. 2 million people spread out across. I said to them, when people tell you that there isn't enough talent available in the Western Cape, it's not true. Look at this. The challenge is bridging that gap between the person leaving school with a matric, who doesn't have any experience, but who's got the desire, and getting them into our centres with the right skill and the right experience so that they can then service your customers and actually we can then grow the industry. What Harambee did was give us a hope that it was possible to bridge that gap. Companies come to an organisation like Merchants because we're experts in what we do. We run contact centres, it's all we do, and we do it really well. That bridging of the gap, that's what Harambee do. That's what they had spent their life as an organisation learning how to do well.
The matriculants within South Africa, 20% actually know how to actually reach or apply for a job within the corporate world. So 80% we're not reaching at the moment. And for us, that's where Harambee comes in again, going back into the communities, creating those talent pools which we might not have been able to engage with.
Here's ways where you can apply. So you can send an SMS.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Merchants has been working with Harambee for the last 4 years now. The approach that Harambee have taken has really worked extremely well in that they've prepared the candidates for a work readiness program.
Good morning, everyone.
The social disadvantage is definitely spurring them on to make sure that they are successful, and they are then a great word of mouth advertisement for both Harambee as well as the company that they work for.
Being early adopters, sometimes things go really, really wrong and sometimes things go really, really right. But if we see something that we look at and we go, this really fits with what we're doing around youth development, this really fits in terms of the context of South Africa, and you know what? This really fits in terms of who we are as merchants, we jump in. And I think that's a lot of what happened with Harambee. There was true belief that this could really make a difference.
The process of job seeking was, if I can put it this way, it was hell. When I got the job, I was so happy. I'm now in the technical department, so customers call me in with their queries. What makes me proud about my job is that I make sure that my customers leave the phones happy. I am now able to provide for not only me, but my son and my whole family as a whole. I want to give them the best with education as well, so with that I had to make sure that at Harambee I have to work very hard because this child needs me.
We have a strategy which is our people and customers first, and the significant part of that is we have an aim that says creating sustainable and meaningful futures for our people.
We have to look and say, how do we remain somewhere where people actually want to work? And part of that is around community. And youth development is a big question in South Africa. So we're drawing from communities where there is unemployment. How do we make a difference in that? And at the same token, going back to that corporate shared value, how does that make a difference for us?